Hi everybody, it's Amy, and I wanted to share with you today a new mini album that I created. I created this mini album as a design team member for IamRoses.com, and I used a lot of I Am Roses flowers in this mini album. Some really beautiful flowers. I also used two of my custom dies to create this album, as well as the My Mind's Eye Lost and Found 2 paper collection. It's the Sunshine collection, and it's really pretty paper. Lots of blues and yellows and blacks, and definitely colors outside my comfort zone, and it was a little bit of a challenge working with them, but it was fun and I had a great time, and I really do love how the mini album turned out. So let me show you the cover of my mini. Here on the cover I have a beautiful Ivory Gardenia. Really love it. I have some daisy leaves over here. Some classic tone mixed roses, really pretty, over the awning. I have a little rosebud. This is a die cut. This is a die cut from the paper collection, and I just stamped the word beautiful on it using the coordinating stamp set from My Mind's Eye. There's some lace that I got from Etsy. This is some aqua blue velvet trim from Webster's Pages. I have in the storefront here, I have a little purse and a little mini dress form, and I used the same trim from here over here to make this skirt on the dress form. I have a little mini rose. I have a small Ivory Gardenia here, and around, kind of trailing around it, I used the tiny green leaves, and I really like those. They're really cute, and I like how that looks. And I did the same over here. I accented with the tiny green leaves and a mini rose. And then I have, I binded the mini with my bind it all, and I just have some seam binding and lace accenting the edge to soften it. And this is I fussy cut this image from the paper collection and accented it with some cherry blossoms and some more daisy leaves. And also I have this blue flourish that's from the My Mind's Eye collection as well. And that's the cover of my mini. And then, for all the flowers, I will link to my blog so that you can find them easy if you'd like to check them out. Yeah, so that's the cover. And then on this page of the album, I have, I used the Tim Holtz cabinet card to make this card over here where you can put, it opens up and you can put photos or whatever you like in the card. And to embellish the card, I used a blue lollipop flower that I made. I have some rosebuds here, and I have a black feather. I have a black skeleton leaf from My Am Roses, a fleur-de-lis die cut, a journaling spot, and then from the paper collection I created a tag and an envelope. So yeah, they're really cute. And then this is an envelope I created with a Sizzix die. Okay, so, and then this is some pretty lace that I had purchased off of Etsy to create the pocket for the tags in the envelope. And then on this page of the mini, I used a fleur-de-lis die cut. Really cute. I like how it turned out. And this is just like a spot for a photo. The fleur-de-lis is open, so you can tuck the photo under there. And then I just accented the fleur-de-lis with some pearl embellishment that I got from Michaels. And then over here I used the I Am Roses Gardenia petals, and basically just used two of the larger petals, one of the smaller petal. I glimmer misted them in the Frost Glimmer Mist, which is a nice color for this collection. It works really well. And yeah, and then I just have flat back pearls in the center of the gardenias. Really cute, simple page. And then on this page of my mini, I have a lace pocket that I created with some layered lace, really pretty lace. Again, this is from Etsy. I'm particularly in love with this lace. It's really, really pretty. I have the I Am Roses Puffy daisies, and I just used a brad from the paper collection for the center, and I misted the daisy with some Lindy Stamp Gang, the Desert Moon Cactus Gold, and I have the black skeleton leaves here again. And this is my first time using, well, the Puffy daisy, which they're really cute, and the black skeleton leaves, which I really liked a lot, especially for this paper collection. They're really pretty. And also have a tag here, some tags here that I made. This is just a tag that I created with the Tim Holtz die. Really cute. Love that die. And this is a die cut from the paper collection. And then I used the Tim Holtz ticket stamp to create, you know, a ticket. Really cute. I mean, ticket die. The Tim Holtz ticket die. I love that die as well. And then just create a little, I have a little stick pin here, and I stamped this banner, again with this one of the stamp sets from My Mind's Eye. And I just accented the banner with some pearls. So I like the lace on that page. And on this page, there's a super lot going on. This is a bistro. I created a bistro scene on this page, and I was having, you know, struggling with this page, and now it's like my favorite page. So I think it turned out really well. What really helped pull the page together was using the this paper spray from I Am Roses. It's the short paper flower spray, and they're really pretty, and they have, like, you know, a little coiled accent and leaves, and that helped pull it all together. And then I used the big yellow gardenia, and that's really pretty as well. And then some blue mini roses to accent the corner. And I have a crocheted flower here with a brad that says 5. And yeah, and then, you know, the flowers really help make this page. And also, this is a flower that P from Whimsical Endeavors had given me a swap, a little daisy. It's really cute. Thought it looked cute on this page. Thanks, P. Really like these flowers. They're really cute. And also, I have some Prima trim, blingy trim. This banner, the chandelier, and the bird, they're all stamped from the stamp set, and I kind of fussy cut them out and then put some rock candy stickles on them to make them glimmer. I have this awning, like, see, the awning here lays flat on interior pages, and if you notice on the cover, the awning is definitely dimensional. So to get it to lay flat on interior pages, I just cut off the sides, and then it lays flat. And for this awning, I used some, like, muslin material, and I stamped it to give it like a canvas look for the awning. And I have some Prima, accented it with some Prima trim. I have a little mini rose, mini teeny tiny rosebud here, really cute, from I Am Roses. And also, then over here, I just created a pocket with one of those brown paper bags from Michaels, and I just trimmed it a little bit shorter, and I used my decorative edge scissors to do that. And I trimmed out the baggie with some heart trim from Carla's Etsy, some Prima pearls, and this is a butterfly from a Martha Stewart punch. And then here is, I created this little tag, and I stamped the word menu with an on and punched out with the EK Success punch and accented it with pearls. And the word menu, it came from a Webster's Pages stamp set, and it was just kind of like perfect. And so it's just a little spot for, you know, there's even lines here on the paper collection itself for journaling and a little photo. So that was cute. And then on the next page, I used some really pretty frilly trim, and it has this velvet lace, this velvet trim on the lacy trim, and rosettes and pearls, and it's in gold, and it's really, really pretty, and I like it a lot. And I have a Maya Road pocket here. I have some more of the blue pearls from My Mind's Eye, a paper die cut that I cut out of the fussy cut out of the paper collection. Some more flat back pearls. Here I have a little tag that I stamped and tucked away in here. And the way I like to do my tags is, I mentioned this in another video, I really like to take the Lindy Stamp Gang Glitz, Spritz, and Topaz and spray the tag, and then I go over it with Tim Holtz Vintage Photo Distress ink and kind of blend it all in together, and it gives the tag like a really nice vintage look, and vintage distress look, and that's how I like to do them. And then I have a Martha Stewart butterfly punch here, and I put a little diamond dust on the butterfly to give it a crackly effect. And I have a beautiful black gardenia, and I spritzed it with the pearl. And then I have 2 brown roses and 2 mini roses in white and a button for that page. And then in the envelope, I do have just a square tag that I cut out from the paper collection. And then over on this page, it's another fleur-de-lis page, and I like how this page came out too. I have some black satin pleated trim, really pretty, and some cream ivory halfback pearls from Joann's. And I embossed the paper for the fleur-de-lis, so it has a polka dot effect. And it might be hard to see, but the paper itself has polka dots. And then here's another ticket that I cut out with the Tim Holtz ticket die. And here's a tag that I created using the same topaz spray and distress ink. And I just used a typewriter stamp on it and used some more of those pearls from Michaels. It's the other half of the piece that was left over from the other fleur-de-lis. And then I just have the Martha Stewart butterfly there. And then the other things I did on this page are I have dangled a little brass birdcage charm from the fleur-de-lis, and I have a yellow rose and a blue cherry blossom and a white mini rose from I Am Roses. And then this page I think came out really cute. I call this like my polka dot page, and I have on here some polka dot trim that I got from Fog Feathers. Really cute, roughly polka dotted trim. And then this dress form is in polka dots, and she's actually, I actually got this paper from Kaiser Craft. I think it's called the Le Chateau collection. That's a really pretty paper collection too, and it kind of really, the blue in that collection matches this collection really well. And these polka dots are flocked, so that's really nice effect. I just gave her a pearl necklace. I have more rosebuds here, again a favorite of mine, and a blue mini rose to give her belt. And her skirt is made of some, it might be hard to see, but it's made from some tulle that has white polka dots on it. And then with this puffy daisy here, I use the puffy daisy again. I just stamped it with my polka dot stamp so that it matched the polka dot theme that's going on here. This is a little Prima button with some baker's twine. And over here I have a rose that I cut out from some lace to give the page a little bit more softness. So yeah, so that's the polka dot page, really cute. And then on my last page, I have another store here, another boutique, and I decorated this page with some of the blue cherry blossoms and the yellow carnations. These are really pretty. Love those. It's the first time I used the yellow carnations as well. And then again I have the trailing tiny green leaves, the blue mini rose, and then like a little mini sweetheart cherry blossom, yeah. So really cute. And I have, for this page I kind of made the awning from the paper collection. I made a banner from my Stampin' Up! Banner punch, made a bow with some seam binding, used a Tim Holtz hitch fastener for a doorknob. Here I have this little metal embellishment that I got from Michaels. It's really cute. I thought it would be perfect when I saw it to put my little favorite rosebuds in, so that's what I did. And then I just have a hat box that's trimmed out with some of the blue pearls from My Mind's Eye, and in the window. And I also have a dress form that I stamped with a Webster's Pages stamp on the paper collection. I fussy cut her out, and then I gave her some butterfly wings. So really cute. And then just also on this page I wanted to create a spot for some journaling, so I used a Prima stamp here, some more rosebuds. I have some flat back pearl trim here and some crocheted lace. And this flips open, and you can, there's a little spot for a photo here. I used the My Mind's Eye dress form stamp here. It's a really pretty stamp. And then this banner I just cut out, this glittery banner I just cut out from the paper collection. I accented it with some pearls. And I created a pocket down here with my sewing punch that I got from EK Success. And I have trimmed out the pocket with some more of that aqua velvet trim from Webster's Pages and some Prima trim. And then I just have a tag that I cut out from the Tim Holtz Tiny Tags die. And this is a stamp that I cut out, fussy cut from the paper collection. Yeah, and then over here, I forgot to mention, I just used a little ticket and tucked it away in here. So, I remember that this is open in case I want to have a photo and I can, journal on this ticket. So, yeah, so that's the page, and that's my mini album, and I really do hope you like it. And, yeah, leave feedback, ask any questions you want. I had a really great time creating this mini album. And yeah, and again, all the flowers are linked from my blog, which is teddyboo.com, so check it out. Thanks everybody for watching, and have a great day.